Hey guys and dolls, welcome back to another episode of Cover to Cover with M. Today we are breaking into the Flash collection and we're kicking things off with Lightning in a Bottle. This is actually the earliest Flash story I have, and it does not feature my favorite of the Flashes, Barry Allen. This one actually features Bart Allen, who was once Impulse, and following that, he was also Kid Flash for a while. Pretty interesting. Honestly, though, I haven't read it in a while, but not that memorable of a story. Actually, I suppose the back will probably tell you something. We'll get into that in a second. I'll probably read the back cover to you, the synopsis, if you will. What I remember, though, Bart, I think it was in the Crisis on Infinite Earths or something like that. Bart suddenly aged 4 years and had no recollection of that time. And the others, Barry Allen, disappeared, and the Speed Force disappeared. And in this story, Bart Allen, in typical Flash fashion, through some accident, regains a connection to the Speed Force. The only problem is he doesn't really want the power. He doesn't want to be a Flash. He kind of views it as a very big burden. And yeah. But, you know, it's also who he's meant to be, a speedster. So, let's grab this here. It's written by Danny Bilson and Paul DeMeo. Some art by Ken Lashley, among some other people. I love this cover. This cover is killer. Awesome artwork there. Love that. All the light rays. Very cool. That's some pretty cool artwork too there. Here's that back synopsis. Growing up too fast. He sure did. Bart Allen, formerly Impulse, formerly Kid Flash, went over that. During the catastrophe called the Infinite Crisis, okay, it was infinite, Bart aged 4 years in a matter of minutes, with no memory of how he spent the time. Also during the crisis, the Flash disappeared, along with the Speed Force, which powers all of Earth's speedsters. 1 year later, Bart finds himself a powerless factory worker living in Keystone City. Like all of those before him who have claimed the Flash's name, that's not exactly what it says, a strange accident gives the youth the power of fantastic velocity and a reconnection to the missing Speed Force. Wanting no part of his family's legacy, the newest Flash tries desperately to strip himself of his powers. But can a man discard his destiny? I'll let you guys read that last little bit there. Don't want to spoon feed it all to you. Tongue-tied and twisted. Here, we'll pop her open, take a look at some of the artwork. The covers are beautiful. The artwork inside is, it's not terrible, but it's, not super high detailed. I mean, that's a pretty basic look there. The colors are all flat. It's one flat color with the addition of a little darker tone there for some shading. This is like the kind of coloring I would do in a digital program, not being a phenomenal digital colorer myself. So yeah, not super amazing art. See, there's another really cool cover. Lashley did that. I think Lashley did all the covers in here. See, now, some of this artwork looks better than that other. I think they had different artists throughout this run, if I remember correctly. So the art kind of goes up and down and varies here and there. But, yeah, definitely not a bad read. Pretty interesting. Catching up with Bart after all the crisis stuff. And, yeah. Next week, I have no idea what I'll do. maybe back to Bat. No, not back to Batman. Let's see. We've done Batman, a few different Batman books. We've done Justice League. We have now done Flash. You know what? Screw it. I was avoiding him at first because I don't like to shove him down people's throats. Not everyone is as big a fan as the Big Blue Boy Scout as I am. So I think next week we'll finally pick up a Superman book and take a look. Not sure which. Quite possibly The Death, featuring Doomsday and all that crazy awesomeness that you guys know I love. So look forward to that if you're interested. Hope you enjoyed this little look at Flash, the fastest man alive, lightning in a bottle. Great cover. Love that cover. Probably my favorite part of the book, honestly. Like I said, not a bad read, but not, it's kind of like, it reminds me of like filler episodes of The Flash, kind of, like the TV series, where it's fun, it's interesting, and there might be a little piece of the larger story arc that is revealed or something, but ultimately it's just, almost like fodder, just kind of filler. So, yeah, definitely not going on my top 5 that you guys must read. So, yeah. Yep, I'm done here. Thanks as always for tuning in. I appreciate it. And until next time, keep on rocking.